Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We are reading from chapter 6, the Yoga of Meditation, and we are just at the end of the chapter, Arjuna's questions to Lord Krishna. We are at the second question. Arjuna asks basically, what if I fail? What if I do not attain to this lofty yoga that you are describing? And Swami Shivananda summarizes it to us in the commentary to verse 38. The yoga taught by the Lord here demands one-pointed devotion to its practice. The aspirant turns away from the world and spurns heaven too. Some people held that if he failed to attain the goal, he would have lost everything for nothing. This is the important part. Everything for nothing, because Arjuna says it sounds like an all or nothing thing. Hence the question. So very, very important, because we said Arjuna thinks it's all or nothing. Because there is a very real chance that the goal will not be achieved. It's such a high goal and so difficult. Then I don't have all, I have nothing. So this is Arjuna's concern that he's expressing. And verse 39 is again a very, very important verse of devotion. Arjuna says, "This doubt of mine, O Krishna, do thou dispel completely, because it is not possible for anybody to dispel this doubt." So this verse mirrors, in a way, the initial statement of Arjuna to Lord Krishna, which enabled the teachings to begin, as Arjuna completed the description of his state of despondency, and was telling Lord Krishna that this is just so difficult, but I give myself in your hands. Arjuna told Lord Krishna, verse 7 of chapter 2, "My heart is overpowered by the taint of pity. My mind is confused as to duty. I ask thee, tell me decisively what is good for me. I am thy disciple. Instruct me who has taken refuge in thee." And this verse is considered the key that opened the chest of the teachings. It's the surrender. Arjuna is acknowledging, accepting Lord Krishna as his teacher, surrendering himself completely and asking Lord Krishna for advice. And here Arjuna again expresses his confidence in Lord Krishna as his teacher. This teacher that he surrendered to in the beginning of chapter 2, now is having such a big doubt that he's threatening to completely discourage him from following the path that Lord Krishna is prescribing for him. And he's saying, "This doubt of mine, O Krishna, do thou dispel completely." Why? Because it is not possible but thee to dispel this doubt. What is Arjuna saying? There can be no better teacher than thee, for thou art the omniscient Lord. Thou alone canst dispel this doubt. This is the commentary of Swami Shivananda. So, one thing Swami Shivananda describes in his writings about the Guru and the disciple, that a way to realize that a person is our Guru is that in the presence of such person, our doubts are dispelled. So our Guru is the only one who can remove our spiritual doubts. And this is how Swami Shivananda describes that we will know that this person is our teacher. In his or her presence, our doubts are removed. So Arjuna is telling to Lord Krishna, "You are my Guru. You can remove my doubts. But moreover, in the case of Lord Krishna is the Lord himself, the omniscient Lord. Now, Arjuna has concerns about this life, the next life. And in chapter 4, Lord Krishna already said, I know all my past births. You don't. So, Lord Krishna knows what happens to a person who did not complete the path in one life. Will he be born again in an inferior birth? Will he forget completely? Is it all gone? So Arjuna is expressing a great confidence in Lord Krishna. That Lord Krishna knows, first, as his guru, is having faith in his guru, to whom he surrendered, as we said in the beginning of chapter 2, and this particular guru Arjuna has so much grace, is Lord Krishna himself, the omniscient Lord who knows what will happen to him. It's not theory, it's not guessing. Lord Krishna knows what will happen to such person after death and during the lifetime, and therefore Arjuna is seeking the advice. And as we'll see again, this expression of faith and loyalty of Arjuna again opens another chest of knowledge with a very important message to all practitioners who might be having a similar doubt. And we will see this message. It's beautifully given in a few verses at the conclusion of chapter 6. We will see it in the next teachings. So, please join us. Om Shanti.